Heidi ho! As
Hello.
uh,
Aw.
Mr. Hanky would say, Heidi ho!
Howdy ho, neighbor.
Okay, so Tuesday I went into my little shipping. I have a little shipping store,
Okay.
and I mailed out all the Christmas cards and I got all that done.
Yeah.
And I walked in and I was like, Heidi ho! And they all looked at me and I was like, the Christmas shit.
Come
And
on.
they were like, Mr. Hanky.
Don't you remember? Please don't say that I'm the only one.
Every all of them in there was like, Mr. Hanky.
We love Mr. Hanky.
So did everybody have a good Thanksgiving?
We did. It was very lovely.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
How about you? Oh, that's right. You were at work.
Yes. I
Hi,
worked
Mandy.
all day and I had a half of a chicken Subway sandwich. That was my wonderful Thanksgiving in Hell.
Yum.
So, hi, Missy. Hi, Terry. Hi, Mandy. How's everyone doing?
Are you guys ready to hear our pet peeves?
Okay, so if y'all remember, we did have a pet peeves before. So I tried my hardest to pick different pet peeves. Everybody pretty much knows what my pet peeves were and still are.
We all remember. We all know, right? There's a test, folks. There's a test. It was 9 months ago. If you haven't watched it recently,
was it that long ago?
Yeah.
Was it that long ago?
Shit. It was.
Well, everybody knows that I can't stand the dragging of the feet.
Yes.
So I started calling my friends at work, and I called my sergeant, my corporal, all my guys that I worked with, and I'm like, "What's your pet peeves?" 2 other ones don't like the dragging of the feet too.
See, there's something to it. Pick up your feet,
just
pull up your pants, walk like adults.
Oh,
that's all we ask.
I have that one. I have that one on here.
Pull your pants up.
I think I have that one on here where they won't pull their pants up. Yep, here it is. Where they wear their britches below their booty. Pull that shit up. I don't want to see your ass, cheeks, underwear, etc. Hi, Spirit Stalker. I don't think you saw my new pin.
Oh, that's cute.
It's squishy.
It looks like it would be really fun to like squish.
Yeah, it squishes until it gets my hair.
I would think that police officers wouldn't want them to stop sagging their drawers because when they're running, they can't run that fast because their pants fall down and then they trip, right? You got to give me that. At least give me that. No?
That would be about the only time we want them to come down.
Right, exactly.
And see, it's my luck, though. All of y'all know me well enough to know that my luck is I'm out in public and somebody in front of me's got their britches down and there's the freaking line in their britches.
Yeah.
The shit line.
Mm-hmm. Nobody wants to see that, honey. No. Pull your pants up.
Yeah. So I'm going to say I've got one to bitch about.
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Whoa.
Yeah.
Everybody sit back.
This is a huge, huge pet peeve. And I'm going to fucking vent. And if y'all don't like it, that's just too bad.
Buckle up, folks.
Every fucking time I drive my truck and it's dark, people flash me the lights. People flash me their bright lights.
Yep.
Because they think that I have my brights on because I drive a jacked up truck. They think I have. So I go like, bam, take that. Okay. So I love to flash them back and slam their face into the thing that they thought I had on and didn't. So here's the part that irritates me. They're driving against you, coming towards you, right?
Right.
And they wait till as they're passing you to flash you the bright lights. So don't give you a chance to flash back. If you're one of those,
Take the flash, man.
I'm telling you, if you think somebody's got their brights on, give them a quick flash and have balls enough to find out if they got them. If you're one of those that waits till as you're passing to hit the lights, you're a pussy. Right now, y'all are pussies.
They're afraid of you.
No, but they don't. You know how many times I wanted to turn my fucking truck around and hit them with my bright lights just to go up and flip them a bird and go, fuck you, you motherfucker. Don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy.
Don't be a pussy. Don't.
Telling you, I can't stand that.
How many people in the chat are, oh no, I won't ask that. Hey, Fluffies.
Hi, Fluffies.
So, that is annoying. That is annoying, especially like if it's really, really dark. Your bright, or even your normal lights are going to be bright.
Yeah.
It's like a perception thing.
Yeah. But I mean, seriously, if you think somebody's got their bright lights on, just shoot them a quick flash. And it's just because sometimes I have done it and I forgot. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. And I'll turn them off.
Really?
If I'm wrong, I admit I'm wrong. I will.
You've done that? Mm-hmm. I'm shocked.
I'm not trying to blind anybody unless they blind me first. And then I'm like, take that.
Look out. So if you're ever driving in your neck of the woods, look out.
No, I mean, but seriously,
don't flash her unless you really mean it.
This comes off.
Where did you get that lovely pen?
Does it light up or something?
I think it was supposed to, but you broke it. Did you broke it?
No, it'll go back on.
That's a tassel. You're supposed to get another one of those and then wear them as a set somewhere.
Well, they came in pink, blue, or green.
Okay.
So I only got the one. It was like 98 cents on Temu.
They're awesome. I love it.
I love Temu.
Now I know what I'm going to be for Halloween next year. I'm going to go buy 2 of those and be a dancer with tassels. Maybe I'll get 3. Then
I don't ever see. Can anybody in here do that?
What?
With the.
Oh my God. So.
Does anybody know how to do that?
My aunt used to do it for my uncle. And that's it, she said.
Yeah, but I've seen some women and they put those long, pretty towel and they got this one going. And I mean, they had it just perfect.
I guess
and
she
I'm
was
like,
able
I've
to do
tried
it.
I'm not that coordinated with my boobies, I guess.
Well, you just got to practice. Practice makes perfect. We're going to come back for pet peeves number 3. And if you don't have that perfected, that's going to be one of my pet peeves. I'm just saying. I would be a Temu ad for Halloween. Yeah, that's my goal. Yeah, because this is not the body of an exotic dancer. I get it, Fluffy. Thanks.
Oh, shit. Jesus. My headphones wire just tickled the shit out of my leg. I thought something was crawling on me.
Oh, see, it's going to be fun.
Spirit Stalker admits that she's a pussy.
Yes, I saw that. I'm proud of her that she was able to stand up and say that.
Well, no, and thank you. But God, that just if you're not gonna take the flash, because it's not like I hold it, I'll flash back. It's a quick flash, just saying, hey, they're not on, buddy. They're not on.
Fair's fair. I mean, don't be the only one that gets to flash, because everybody wants a chance to flash.
I've done it. I've thought people had their lights on, but at least I go boop and I just do a quick flash to say, hey, turn them off, and they'll hit me with them, and I'm like, God dang, sorry.
Right, exactly.
Sheesh.
I like how Missy would end up with black and blue eyes. This tassel keeps hitting me in the face.
Just I'm having a visual of that.
There you go.
And that's kind of funny.
That's why we're here, folks.
Yeah, we're talking about hitting the eyes and getting black and blues, and then in trauma talking about another type of flash.
Yes, there you go. This is why I'm here.
That's the only way I flash people.
Nobody wants to see this.
It's the only
I meant running really fast. What are you talking about? Remember the flash? I meant that type of
what's his name? Flash Gordon?
Flash. Oh, I love that movie. But anyway. All right. So
I'll move on from the pussies. I had to get that out though.
Yes.
Golly, every day I get mad driving to and from work. I literally drive and hold my hand on the thing. So
just so she can
I'm waiting.
Do it.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. So do you have pet peeves?
I do have one. So I hate it. I hate it when people, like, instead of like going in and closing the door of the bathroom and brushing their teeth and coming out when they're done, they decide that they want to have a conversation. So, and this could be like at work, it could be anywhere, but they've got their dental floss
up for a second.
and they're flossing while they're talking, and then they're brushing their teeth while they're like just standing there. I don't want to listen to the hollow sounds of your cave mouth with I don't want to hear that. It's gross. Go in the bathroom, do what you need to do, spit where you need to spit, and then come on, move out. Like, then we can talk. Stop brushing your teeth so I can listen. I don't want to listen.
Well, I have seen some people brush their teeth, but it's like they're trying to gag themselves.
Right. You know, I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear that.
They're doing it. So I go side to side on the back of your tongue, go side to side, and it's so much better. You don't.
Yeah, you don't want to poke the back of your throat. Your uvula does not need to be brushed, folks. Do not brush your uvula. Say no to uvula brushing.
Yeah, I hear those people gag, and you're like, I'm like, ew.
I thought that needs to be brushed.
Is Cece's camera frozen for others, or is it just for me?
I don't know.
Well, see, yours was freezing for me.
Am I frozen for you? Because you're frozen for me.
Well, not at the moment, but you were.
You're doing something really weird with that tassel thing against your face. What is she doing with that tassel fake thing, folks?
Does it say I'm frozen?
Yeah.
I see and hear
now,
you just
now
fine.
You're moving again. I think she was sitting really still. Now you're back.
I have no idea. I have no freaking clue.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah. I have no idea. So is it okay now?
Yeah. Yeah, now it's good. I wanted to make
Okay.
sure I didn't have to turn
Okay.
my stuff off and then turn it back on. So she's thawed. I love Missy.
That's fucking awesome. I tell you what, the last podcast when we had named that character, she guessed every freaking one of them.
See,
She was on her shit.
she was a ringer. Yeah, send her a picture of that horrible thing she was doing with that tassel. You don't want to know. Stop making love to the tassel. That's a pet peeve of mine. When people make love with their tassels when I don't have one.
Would you like me to send you one? And we can
Then I
play
only
with
have
our
to buy
tassels
one more.
together. Oh my God.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so what's your next one?
Well, okay. So I'm going to tell you a quick little story that my friend told me.
Okay.
And
So sit back, folks. It's hearsay, but she's a police officer. So
he told me the
it's gonna be
story.
true.
He, if you knew him, and it just makes it twice as funny. But he was telling me that he took a girl out, and they went. It was their first date, and he picked her up, and they went to this restaurant.
Okay.
And they sat down and ordered their food. Everything was great. Everything was going well. They knew each other from school, and whatever.
Yeah.
They order their food, and everything's fine. Everything's great. He really likes her. He says that while they're eating, she's over there eating her own food, but every once in a while she would take her fork and reach over and take food off of his plate.
Stop. No.
Yeah, he doesn't. He is like Joey from Friends. Who don't share food. He does not like. So he said that the girl took a bite. She didn't like what she took from his plate. She spit it out and put it back on his plate.
No, well, that's even worse.
That's what I said.
He needs to sue her.
Well, he said that they didn't even eat. He said, I got up. I took her the fuck home.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And
No,
when
you
he
don't
told me
do that.
I was like, oh my God. And she did not.
Don't eat other people's food. If you want to try it, you say, hey, if you're not going to eat all of that, can I have a little slice of it? And you can put it on my plate.
Yes. But even if you eat it and don't like it, don't put it
back on their plate.
Are you kidding me?
People are gross.
What the fuck's wrong with this bitch?
I know.
Oh, I have a second story from him too. We'll get to that.
He's another hairstay, but that was a good hairstay. I like that. It was good.
So what you got?
Let's see. Okay. Well, you do another one because I don't probably have as many as you.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to repeat.
Let me find the other story he said. Okay. So this was another one. He said it was a date. He picked her up. They'd knew each other for a while, and they had only been on a few dates.
Okay.
That's fucking funny. Okay. So he was a gentleman. He went, he was telling me that back in the day, he had the nicest vehicle. He wanted to drive in style. He had the best speakers. He had the best radio and CD player. He had this big speakers where it would vibrate your seat. And he's like, I had a nice fucking truck. Okay.
I want to go in that truck.
Well, he doesn't have it anymore.
For no
So
reason
anyway,
at all.
he picked her up on their date. I think he said it was like their second or their third date.
Okay.
But he went to the house. He picked her up, opened the door for her, let her get in. He goes, I had the best CD picked out for a nice song. And I don't remember what he said they were doing. Let's see. Nice stereo speakers, etc. he said he had the great song. He had a CD with like love songs and nice
Okay.
songs, that you would play on a date and everything, right? And he said she just started hitting buttons and ended up getting the CD out and was sitting there just changing the stations without even asking him.
And
She
he
just
had that
started
all.
pushing buttons. And I'm like, well, normally it's the driver who picks the music anyway.
Or you at least ask and say, you know what,
Yeah.
this song really doesn't do anything for me. Can I touch your knobs?
Well, she didn't. She just started hitting stuff and couldn't figure it out and finally hit eject and the CD came out. And he says he turned my truck around and took the bitch home and they've never spoken ever again since then.
All I did, Ma, I touched his knobs. I didn't like what I was listening to, so I was looking, and he didn't like how I was turning everything around the dial.
I didn't like the way he put it in, Ma, so I had to take it out.
It was a flippin' 8-track player, man. His woofers were vibrating my seat. I got excited and I touched Tune. He's playing in Tune in Tokyo with his radio. I hate it when people come up with you're having a discussion and they're like, oh yeah, we can do this and we can do this and we can do this, and they have this awesome idea, and then they volunteer other people to take it through fruition. If it's going to be your idea, take the reins and run with it. And if you can't do it, if you like want something made like a quilt, and you're like, oh, we can make a quilt because they know how to quilt, or they could learn how to quilt. No, you don't get to have the good ideas and then not do any of the work. I'm sorry.
Well, I had somebody do that to me, sort of. Like I came up with the idea
Yeah.
that her and I should do this.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that'd be great. I started doing it and she didn't do anything with it. And then I stopped doing it. And then she started doing it and run with it. And claimed it was her idea.
Well, it's like, and it's like, and families will do this, it's like, there's somebody I know that they're like, they want to know how to make, like in our family years and years and years ago, back in the day, my great grandma or whatever would make homemade pizza. Homemade recipe, their own, it's a family recipe. Well,
what is a pizza though? I don't know what it is.
Pizza is like a nut roll. It's a nut roll with thin, like it's really good. It's like a it's a nut roll. If you go to like Edmonds or like whatever.
I'm just messing because
I know.
my mind's in the gutter all the
nuts.
time.
But it's like, okay, but they do this whole thing where they have like a huge dining room table, like a 12-foot table, and they roll dough out the full length of that table, and they make a bunch of pizza rolls.
Okay.
It's like a big, huge process. Well, somebody wants it made so that like we got to keep the family thing going, but they're not willing to do the work. They want other people to learn how to do it. No, you're not going to get your hands dirty. I'm not going to take that upon myself until you've tried it first.
Yeah.
If I want to do something, I'll do something. Hello, Mountain Central Elevators and more.
Hi, Mountain Central Elevators. Do you like hockey?
Why are you asking me if I like hockey? Do I look like a puck?
You're the only one that lives where it snows between the two of us.
That's a very specific question. What's up, hockey puck? Why?
She likes to take a stick and hit the thing as hard as she can to
Goal!
score. To score.
I like to hip check people, and I like to chuck the puck with a stick into the hole. Is that hockey?
Hockey's with the puck, I think. Yes.
I worked at an ice skating rink when I was a teenager.
Oh, I've ice skated a few times. I can't say I'm overly good at it, but I
You're
have
a
ice
roller
skated.
derby girl, though.
I'm a roller skater. Yes.
Yes.
I used to be in the roller skating competitions growing up.
Hey, Mountain,
That was fun.
I'm not letting you off the hook, dude.
Which NHL team do you like? My favorite team is Chicago Blackhawks.
So I don't really follow hockey. When I worked as a teenager, Bill Needham was my manager, and Bill Needham was I don't know if he was minor league or whatever, but national hockey, like in Canada. So he was a big deal like Junior Barons or the Barons or whatever. It was the Barons, not the Junior Barons. So I'm kind of partial, but I don't watch the hockey. And I worked in the office, and I hated when the hockey players walked by because they smelled so bad. It smelled so bad, so much sweat. Ugh. Their gear. I don't know how women can be like, oh,
I wouldn't want to go into the men's locker room.
no, that wasn't my domain. I got to take tickets. I got to take admissions. I got to work they needed help in the concession stand. I think I worked once there, but yeah.
I wouldn't want to smell that. The visuals might not be bad, but the smell would just ruin it
their
for me.
teeth, they'd get hit in the mouth with the puck, and then their teeth would be all bloody.
There's blood all over. Ugh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't date a guy who played hockey anyway, because I ain't gonna, or no rodeo rider, NASCAR driver.
I don't know. I couldn't. Well, I'm sure it's like comparable to like the bulletproof vest that you guys wear, that the sweat smell.
Well, yeah, that's why I have to change the vests back and forth.
Yum!
Yeah.
Do you smell that sweat?
I think our deliveries are here.
Woohoo!
Just don't listen to Big Mouth out there.
Okay.
Another thing that I hate are, so people that in public talk on the speakerphone so loud, like I don't want to hear their conversations.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care where you're going or who you're talking to or what's her name's issues with her husband. I don't give a shit.
We should be allowed to jump into those conversations. If somebody's not a
Right.
speaker, if you walk up, you should say, "Hey, how are you? Did you pick up the laundry?" Just start like randomly saying shit that. Yeah, that guy was an asshole, wasn't he?
I just can't. Why do people do that?
Because they're like, they don't want to have it up here. Do you know how hard this is to talk?
Well, then don't talk on the phone until you can get to where everybody else in the world isn't hearing your damn conversation.
But this is harder to do than this.
Well, wait till you get in the car.
But what if I want to do this? I don't want to do this all the day.
Well, do it in the damn car.
But what if my car's far away?
Well, that's a little bit of exercise for you.
Fine.
What about when you hold the door for somebody and they won't even say thank you or anything?
You got to grab them, pull them back, and slam the door in their face.
What TV show did that? Who did that? Somebody did that on a show, and I can't remember who did that.
Yeah, I forget there was something.
Talk on calls.
Yeah, that's worse, Fluffy, isn't it? Because then they're looking like right at you. They're going, yeah, But I know. I didn't get that sheet. I'm not
Well,
talking
yeah,
to you.
I've had people do that, and I thought they were talking to me, right? Because I didn't see them. Yeah.
I'm not talking to you. Get out
Hey,
of my
how are you?
conversation.
Oh, I'm good. Oh, whoops, sorry. It's embarrassing.
It's terrible.
God. Anyway, I know which friends to put on speaker and what friends not to.
Never go shopping at the grocery store when you have somebody's live running because then they make noises like heavy breathing or then people think you're watching stuff when you're shopping. It's really bad.
So we're the ones that did that. So she was
That's a pet
was it
peeve
a
of
oh
mine.
yeah, it was our live. We were on live together and she
Yeah.
had to stop at the damn grocery store on her way home.
So I'm
And
live.
I was making these sex sounds because she would lay the phone down. The cashier was like,
It's so bad. I like had to turn the volume down. I'm like,
yeah,
the
she
pharmacist
turned
looked
my
at
ass
me. I'm
down.
like, I'm not watching porn.
She turned my ass off.
It was so funny. Oh my God.
What about, I love this. People just take their finger and cover one nostril and then just blow their nose out the open.
No. Mm-mm.
Now, my other pet peeve was I didn't like it when people would blow their nose in a restaurant people,
Right, when you're eating.
people are trying to eat.
Yeah.
And that's the other one. I don't like it when people,
It's
that's so
it's
fucking gross.
I don't want to know that you can do this trick. I never wanted anybody to be able to do that trick.
Snot rockets.
That's not funny. That's not funny. That's gross.
That's not funny. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, Jesus.
It's not in the Bible either,
about-
so don't blame Jesus.
How about when you go to a grocery store and there's somebody right in the middle of the fucking aisle and they'll like leave the thing there and walk over here and get thing and they just take up the whole aisle. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't even get by.
I purposefully like try to squeeze my thing, my cart, and I make noise with their cart. Like bumper.
Well, here's the difference. If they're away from their cart, I will walk up and push their cart and then walk around and push mine around.
or you just push it while you're moving down the aisle.
Oh. Yeah. Missy's like me. See, I move their cart and if they look at me, I'll be like, excuse me. And then I'm just showing them moving their cart.
No, if they're going to leave it like right in the thoroughfare, it's going. It's going. I'm sorry. It's on the track. It's got to go. I'm sorry.
And to me, I drive in the grocery store. I do my cart like I'm on the road. I stay on my right side. Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Does everybody else do that? Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes, there's the law. Section 6, subsection 0. Then you can yell at people, curb it. Go park by the anchovies. Nobody's stopping to look at those. You can walk all over the whole damn grocery store if you park by the anchovies, because nobody's going to go, oh no, there's the cart in front of the anchovy display.
Okay, so this is one of my pet peeves. I don't know about anybody else, but okay. So when people use the microwave and they take their food out a little bit early and they leave the last of their cook time on there.
What, you can't use it? You're wasting energy if you start it over.
Just hit clear and close the door.
That's the thought process, though. You don't want to waste electricity. There's like 30 seconds more left on that time. Why reset it? Why push so many buttons? Just push start and then click the extra minute. There's too many moves there.
I don't know why that bugs me. I don't know why.
Oh, that's funny. I like that.
What about this? What about people that take the very last of the coffee from the coffee? Because people still use a coffee, where they make the whole
Yes.
pot.
Yeah. And they don't make another pot.
Well, if they take the last of the coffee and
Mhm.
then put it back on the thing and don't turn it off, and they just leave it cooking with nothing in it.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, they do it.
That glass can break, folks. Don't
I
do that.
know. I know.
Like it'll shatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do it all the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Don't you hate it when you're on a live and you're watching a live and then somebody farts?
Everybody who knows me knows that I'm a gassy bitch. So they know to expect that. They just never know when it's coming.
She's a fly by the seat of her pants kind of girl.
That's right.
Literally, she lifts up when that happens. Did you see it?
It's always the right side. I always lift the right side. Always lift the right side, because if I lift my left, it's like I don't know what to do. Like, oh shit. It's
You're
like I
right.
forget how to do it.
It's
I can control it a little bit
She's a freaking human hoverboard.
Oh shit. What about people who talks politics constantly?
Yeah.
Every conversation, every post, every time you speak to them, it's something.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, leave it alone. It's not, unless they're going to be open-minded to the point where, they say it and then leave it alone, but then nobody's allowed to argue with them.
No.
Like what they say is like, that's it, the end all. And quite frankly, with everything, both sides, we're not getting the whole truth on both sides.
No.
So you got to meet in the middle. Where is where was my other one? Well, yeah, my other one was kind of like the voluntold thing. Like I kind of all encompassed it because I didn't write it down, but like the baking or whatever, but then the arts and crafts, like they're like, oh, I want to make a Christmas wreath. And then they have somebody else make it for them. Like, well, then just buy a Christmas wreath. It doesn't have to be a homemade Christmas wreath unless you make it. Don't. I have this great idea. Can you decorate it? No, it's your idea. It's what's in your head. Because then when I screw it up, you're going to complain that I screwed it up.
Yep. That's why I just make stuff for myself. I don't make shit for other people because.
Well, I mean, if you have that idea, then do it. That's awesome. It's not buy it and then say, okay, here's what I'm picturing. Unless you're going to pay that person and have it contracted ahead of time. You can't just say, here, could you put this together? No, you bought it. Let's see you put it together, Mr. Handyman. You want to save money on do it yourself? Do it yourself.
Oh, shit. Excuse me. So everybody always knows that when I tilt, something's coming.
You got to listen for the animals, because when it happens, sometimes if they're like right there, they fall down because they got gassed. I'm just kidding. I'm teasing.
I can't say I can say that I have gassed my animals, because like Cash, y'all saw Cash used to lay right under me all the time, and I would toot and he would jump like it scared him, but he never moved.
It's so funny. So, my dog, like, he'd like gas us all the time. but then he'd lay down on the couch by us. And then if one of us would let one go, he'd stand up and look at us like,
How dare you?
rude. Like, I'm sitting here. What are you doing?
I'd lay down next to Cash and I'd hear, you'd hear the air come out. It's just the air he went.
Yep.
It's like, Cash. He always farted on me all the damn time.
I slept over.
And I know he would fart under the covers because I would go to move and undo the covers and the smell would hit me and it would, what do you call that?
Oh, that's awful.
What do you call that when you fart under the covers and somebody lifts it?
Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. It's
There's something oven, Dutch oven or what do you call that? When you fart under the covers, what is that called? Is it the Dutch oven?
It's the Dutch oven.
Okay, he would Dutch oven me all the time. I would go to turn over and be like, golly, Cash.
That's not funny.
That was broccoli.
That's good.
Group texts.
With a bunch of numbers that you don't know.
I don't like if it's like me, you, and Annie and Terry, just like the group of us.
Yeah.
That's different because everybody has everybody's numbers and we know who we're talking to, like you said.
Yeah.
I'm at work and Sarge will send out a freaking group text to us. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't have everybody's number. Who is that?
Right. Exactly. Which it's not bad. I mean, if it's a work one and then you're going to end up, you need all their contact information. So you just then you say, okay, I don't have everybody's number in here. So who the hell are all these people? This is Cece, or this is, please put your name on your number so I can add you to my phone. But it's when the, they're trying to, well, it's like the stupid TikTok people, you're tagged in a video and they're trying to sell you something. I'm like, seriously? Don't tag my name. If you
all the damn.
Yeah. That's so true. I love it.
What about people who constantly misspell your name? Like people you've known?
Yeah.
Or I can send somebody a damn email and it's right there. It's right there.
Yeah. Yep.
And they still spell your fucking name wrong.
Is that what
I have this issue?
Go on.
I have it all the time. Nobody spells my first name or my last name right.
Yeah. That, and then having being on a mass email and they don't hide BBC people on it. They're all CC'd and then everybody replies to all. So then you have a crap load of emails now in your emails.
Being called baby or sweetie by people you don't even know. Y'all know I hate that in the lives and shit. I can't stand that.
Oh, honey. Tell us about it. I see and Trauman. Hey, flu. Knock it off.
I get the 2 C's all the time because they just think it's initials. But it's actually, or they'll spell it CICI.
Yep.
But it's actually CECE, short for Cecilia, but it's CECE.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't say my last name, but everybody spells that wrong. Everybody thinks
last name's Rutabaga. Nobody knows how to spell Rutabaga. Okay, we'll just get it out there. She's a gourd. Burping in public.
I do that.
I mean, but do you
Well-
let it out all like?
Annie
a
does
burp's a
that.
burp. Air is going to come out, whether you like it or not. But to like
Annie does that.
to belch, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, a burp's a burp, but a belch, like a. And then does she like adjust herself?
She won't care. Just like I fart and don't care. Like I don't care.
Well, I mean, but you
If
don't
nobody
like.
likes that I farted, walk away. I'm not gonna fart and stand in it. I'm just gonna fart as I'm moving.
Well, a fart's one thing, but if you are farting like the national anthem, then we got a problem.
Maybe I could make some fucking tips.
That could be your OnlyFans, though. You do have something that you could really capitalize.
Okay. I don't know why this bothers me. So when I go places and I actually pay cash
Yeah.
and they give you your change back, how do you like them to give you your change back?
Correctly in the right amount.
Well, I know that. I don't like it when they take the bills and put the bills in your hand and put the change on top of the bills.
How do you want them to do it?
I want the change first and then the bills on top of it. Because the change is going to go into your hand and the bills you can grab with your thumb.
That makes sense. I dropped some change. That does make it better.
Now try it the other way.
It's hard to give myself money, but I
Well,
feel like rich.
But seriously, tell me which way is easier to take the change.
Yeah, I like that because then the change is all going like,
Because-
yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I do like that idea. I wonder if we could change the whole thought process on that. When we go through the drive-through, say, hey, when you're going to give me the change first, please. Like turn into a total Karen.
I've never asked anybody to do it that way, but it just makes more sense. And when they do it the other way and it's just.
I don't think
now
anybody's
I'm
ever
the
thought of
opposite.
that.
When to me, when you put the change on top of the bill, you're going to have to crumple the bill to make it into a bowl.
Right.
Your hand's already crumpled. So if they put the change in your hand's already cupped. So your change isn't going to go fly all over.
Which it does make sense because when you're giving change back from a register, if you're like smart,
you always get the change out last.
You do the change first and get up to the dollar, and then you count out the money. That totally makes sense. I like that.
I just like the change given to me first, so that way my change isn't sliding all over everywhere and onto the ground. And
exactly, I have change now on my carpeting.
Yeah.
From that whole example, I just want you guys to know now I have to clean off my money that fell on the floor. Because a pet peeve is having dirty money. I'm just kidding. How about sneezing without covering your mouth?
Yeah, I have that on here.
So there was a guy, we had new applicants this year for our standardized patient program up here for the local hospital. And I'm a trainer. And standardized patients, they play the patients for like the students. So that if people don't know. So this one guy, there's like 20 people in the room. We're sitting 4 in a row. And luckily he's in the back, but I felt so bad. So because he's this little guy, and then he's sitting next to these 2 gorgeous women. Okay. So he's got like all the other guys like that are there. They're sitting next to like, these were like they look like models. They were like gorgeous. So, but then there's him. And then, so he's like sitting there, and then all of a sudden he goes, "Hajia!" It's not, "Hajio!" It's not, it's, "Hajia!" And he just sat there like it surprised the hell out of him. Like that was the first freaking time he ever sneezed. And he's like, what the hell was that? Did I just poop myself? There were things that were going through his mind that no one could know. Cover your mouth. I'm done.
With a cough or a sneeze.
I know. I'm like, I do this. If I'm going to get a chest cold, I'm giving it to myself. I am not giving anybody else. I'm going to give it to myself. Leave me alone.
Okay. Negative Nellies.
Oh, naysayers. Yeah.
Have you ever watched the Saturday Night Live skit where that one chick is Sad Sally or Negative Nelly? Anyway, and they'd be a group of them out, and they're all trying to be out and have a good time, and they crack up laughing at this skit every time, but it's just always something depressing or negative or nothing ever fun, or like I wouldn't invite them anymore.
Well, I mean, it's a Debbie Downer. Don't be a walking, talking poke in the eye. I'm sorry. If I'm excited about something, I don't care if you have something negative to tell me. Save it for later. Maybe put it in an email that I can skip, because I don't want to hear how much my ideas suck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Debbie Downer.
How
I've
about
watched SNL for a long time.
How about this one? Everybody knows how I feel about screaming kids.
Oh, you love them.
But this one takes the cake.
Yeah.
When you see a kid and they have snot running, and you'll see them going, and they're licking their own. I can't.
Or
they're
going,
licking their own snot.
Look, folks, she's gonna throw up.
When they suck it back in. I can't. But when it dries, it dries and it leaves that crusty. It leaves the crusty like a snail trail.
Oh, but then she does a TikTok and she's doing this.
I can't stand that. Please, I'm not the only one, right? I can't handle the fucking snot.
Free food. It's not funny.
You know, you see that snot on your kid's face. Wipe it the fuck off. Free food service. Get out of here.
Or they do this. Or the kids are doing this.
Oh.
And it's still stringing.
Or they're using their mom's shirt.
Yeah. Well, if they're little, if they don't have Kleenex, they know they can use the inside of mom's sweater. She'll wash it off.
I'm telling you, moms, watch your kids snot and please wipe it, because that's fucking gross. So it makes me I get nauseous especially if they start sucking that shit back in.
Well, that's just it. There are moms. Okay, this might make her throw up. So just watch. So there are moms of newborns who,
no, don't even go there. I've seen it.
Use a squishy. Use a squishy.
No. Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. I watched a video.
Oh, I was going to say it, but I'm having mercy on your soul, honey.
The baby's snot out of its nose.
Isn't that gross? You don't do that. That's
was so disgusting.
No mother ever does that. I don't know who the hell came up with that. There is no freaking mother that would ever do that. Well, I have 4 kids. I love them to death. There is no way I'm going to clean their nose. I'm not a bird.
I am not sucking nothing Kleenex out of the kid's nose.
It's so gross. People are so gross and disgusting. Oh, it's because they're babies. Shut. That's so gross. Cece can't wait to have a baby.
No, that's long.
No, I mean. All right, the sound of styrofoam rubbing together.
Oh, I did that video.
Oh my gosh. That makes some people grow. Like I don't mind it, but I found it on a list.
Oh, did you see the video I did?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Styrofoam.
I like the
fucking
original
nailed
of that
that.
one. She literally
I did, and
cannot.
I fucking. It only took me 2 tries, and I finally nailed it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the styrofoam don't bother me. It does some people, but I just thought it was too funny. I had to do that. Worst part about Christmas, what is styrofoam? What about when you park? What is that? What is that? What'd you flash me? What is that?
I'm making my son an ice cream sundae while you're telling this.
Oh. Okay. Is that mint chocolate chip? Oh, I love mint chocolate chip. Is that the green mint? Oh, yes. Oh, that's so delicious. Right after we were talking about snot. Okay. When you park your car or truck in a parking spot and you get it just right, you're perfectly in there, you're perfectly even, you got both the space on the, you know what I mean? You do good. You park straight. And then you come out and the next person next to you is parked slap up against your truck and has all that room, and you have to climb in through your damn passenger side. Oh,
Some
there you go.
people shouldn't drive.
I don't like it when people can't park or take up 2 spots. I mean, I understand if I was parked sideways and somebody parked sideways on purpose, yeah, I get that, okay? Because you're an asshole if you want to park like that. But people that do that on purpose, knowing they're not leaving you any room to get in or out of your vehicle, that's you're an asshole. Okay. How about, when you buy a new thing of bread and you get the fucking little twisty things or the little plastic, and people take the twisty things or plastic and just set them down on the damn in the bread thing. Put it in the damn garbage. The garbage is 2 steps to your left.
Or they tie a really tight knot. They don't put the thing back on. They tie a really tight knot in the plastic bag.
Really?
Yeah. Once you get it home, when you live with
Why
other
would-
people.
once I take it off, I throw that in the garbage. And then what I'll do is I twist it and then turn it under and then set it on it.
You can you can reuse
Where
it.
the
That's
hell are
why
you
they have
sitting
it.
with your
It's like a
computer? You've got
reusable.
all this food. Yeah.
It's a reusable
No, that's
thing,
not
though.
But what's the point of having to put it back on when all you can do is just twist it and fold it under and set it down?
Because then if it falls, then it magically unwraps and then all the bread. This is just as quick. And there's no air
Where are
that
you
comes
sitting
in.
to have ice cream and bread and
You don't know what I got. I am at my table, my kitchen table.
oh,
My son wanted ice cream, and I said, I'll
brought
get
it
it
to you?
for you. So that, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
He brought me everything. And then,
all right, I've got.
oh, you're good, bud. I love you.
Oh, I think I only have like 2 more. 1.
So hair in the
2,
sink,
3,
drain, or
4.
shower.
What?
Hair in the sink, drain, or shower. Clean up your
Yeah.
own hair.
Mm-hmm.
Stop leaving it for other people. Nobody wants to clean that up.
I get mine out at the end of my shower because I take, I don't like it to go down the drain. So I take mine out at the end of every shower and put it in the garbage.
That's good. I'll shower at your place from now on. Gotcha, babe.
Did I say people who snore?
No, let's see.
Fucking hate
That's
people.
me. I'm a snorer. We can't sleep together. I'm sorry.
You didn't snore when you were here?
I hit it.
I
I
can't
held it
stand.
in.
I cannot. I'm such a light sleeper anyway. If somebody snores, they cannot. I can't do it.
I had driven 14 hours. I slept well. It's when I'm overtired that I snore.
Oh, I don't know. What
No,
about
I don't know when I
close
snore, but every
talkers?
once in a while I snore, I guess. But yeah, no,
Close
it's
talkers?
hard
What?
when you're a light sleeper to have somebody who
Yeah.
snores there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
No, the piggies actually do not. You would think with them oinking all fucking day, but they don't make any noise at all when they sleep.
Although-
sort of like a dog. Every once in a while you'll find one or two that do.
There's like if you're a light sleeper or you're the only one that's not sleeping, and the rest of the room is farting Tchaikovsky's Fifth.
Shut up.
And you can't fall asleep.
Every one of us were doing that too.
I don't even know if I said the right one, but that's Beethoven. I don't know. It's one of them. Could have
At
been
least we were
Mozart.
in tune.
I don't know.
We were in tune though.
It was Mozart.
Oh dear God.
No, it was fun. I'm just teasing.
Mozart. Oh, that's hysterical.
Uh,
All right. So what about people that are close talkers
oh, I hate that. Back off.
when they get like right up in your face to talk to you and then they have like ass breath
Yeah. Mm-mm. Back off.
and you're like breathing in the ass bubbles coming out of their mouth?
Please stop.
No.
Do not
I don't
talk
like
to
it when
me.
people invade my space. I have my arm length is
Yeah.
my bubble. Don't
Yeah.
invade my fucking bubble.
Don't invade. You're gonna get punched in the nose.
Okay. Yeah, I
What
only
about-
have three
Oh,
more.
go on. You have two more?
Three.
Three more? Okay. What about leaving empty containers in the fridge? They were saving you that last scoop.
Yeah. Where did I have somebody do that? Like I swear.
Think about the butter, like when you had tubs of butter. And they're like, you can get the spatula and take the last bit of that butter out. Just rinse it out. Be done. It's dead, doofus. It's dead.
Yeah, I don't that wouldn't make any sense. If it's empty, why would you put it back in there?
Right. Well, they don't want to wash it and they don't want to load it in the dishwasher.
Ugh.
You should Fluffy, she does it all the time. They're too full to eat that last. I couldn't possibly. It's like oh, what is that? Shoot, that Monty Python, who's the creosote, that guy, he's like he's in the restaurant and he's like this big, huge, like big guy. And look up creosote because it's really funny. Because he's like eating, he's eating all this food, and he's got like all this food, and then he throws up, and then oh my God.
No.
So then the one guy says, "Monsieur, would you like a mint?" And he goes, "I couldn't possibly." "Oh, but it is wafer thin." No, I couldn't possibly. No. And he puts the mint in his mouth and then he blows up. Because it was just the tip of the iceberg. It's kind of funny. I love that.
People that smack when they eat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't like it when people do it, but when my pigs do it, it's wonderful.
Well, when animals do it, it's cute. When people do it, it's like, you know how to eat. Come on.
Yeah. You were born a human, not a pig.
Do people actually have pet peeves about like airplane recliners and when you clap when you land, the plane lands? Is that a thing? I don't fly.
I think they clap when they land because they're just, hey, we made it. Woo, we made it. Okay. So the seats in, okay, so if you've never flown on a plane,
So I have flown, but I don't remember it
well,
being
you know
an
how close the
issue.
seats are. Well, if you know how close the seats are,
Oh, I get it then. Okay.
so the person in front of you reclining back, and then you have no, you can't even cross your legs.
Well, that's when you go like this.
Oh no, I would be like tapping the top of their head.
You give
Excuse
them a
me,
wet
I have
willy.
long legs here.
I'm going to tell you one time, sit the fuck up or I'm going to give you a wet willy, double wet willy. Go on, go on. Yeah.
When you lay something down and you go to get it and somebody's moved your shit and don't tell you they moved it.
I hate that.
And now you're looking everywhere because who the fuck did what with my stuff and where is it? And then it's in the refrigerator.
I flew twice. I went to Europe in high school. I went to Europe and then I came back. And when I came back, I was so glad to be home and we didn't crash. I get that.
So my last one is, okay, so have you ever noticed whether when you watch certain movies,
Yeah.
they don't turn the lights on?
Oh, yeah.
But why don't they turn the fucking lights on? If you hear something
Right.
in your house,
Oh
why
my
don't you
God.
wake
I
up and
hate
turn the
that.
fucking lights on?
Yeah, because there's like a skinwalker or there's something, there's a burglar or somebody is in your house.
Turn the
If you
fucking
turn
lights
on the
on.
lights.
Why can't you turn the lights on to see?
Well,
But you're
okay,
gonna go
so
and like smash your toe into the corner of the goddamn table because you're walking around with no lights on. Why don't
although,
people in movies turn their lights on? I don't understand.
because they're kind of thinking, kind of like, you know, when you're a police officer, which you know, because you are. I'm not telling you new stuff, but I hope. But if you're like chasing after a suspect or there's somebody and you go into the house, you don't turn the light on because you don't want them to be like standing like right there going, oh my God. You know, you want to kind of be, I don't know why. I forget where I was going with this.
Okay. I'll tell you, if I'm looking at something, I'm gonna fuck it. If I hear something outside,
Yeah.
I don't turn the lights on.
Right.
If I hear something inside, I have my weapon and the lights are going on.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh my God. So my daughter, okay. We watched, she made me watch, have you seen Chernobyl? That movie? So these people go to the Chernobyl site and initially they try to go and see, and the military won't let them in. So they find a secret way in with a tour guide. Well, then they go look around and then they come out and now their van won't work because something's eaten the wires. And so the one guy goes out, the lead guy goes out, the tour guide, and then you hear, ah! So he's dead. And I don't care if I'm giving you spoilers because I hate this movie, but my daughter makes me watch it like once a year and she laughs her ass off because I hate it. And I'm like, I remember, wait a minute. Don't stay in the van. Don't go out. So, you know, I'm like talking to them and they're not listening to me, but they're walking around and it's like, there's dogs and then there's other things out there. Turn the lights on. Have a flashlight. Bring glowy clothes. I don't care what you got. Lights are good. Or bring a blanket and hide. I'm off my soapbox. I hate when people.
How about when they're trying to run away from the bad guy or the monster and they always fall down?
Yeah. Oh, that's me though.
Oh, you gotta
I would
fall
be the one
down.
that fell down. I'm the jackass that falls down and gets eaten first. I'm sorry. I know my plight. That's why I'm hiding under a blanket, because they'll never find me. It's a proven fact. I saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay, I didn't. He never would have found me.
So that's all I've got. Now I have my next 2 podcasts done and ready to go. So if you guys would like to pick which one I'm doing next, we
Pray
can do
tell.
that.
Pray tell, what do
So-
you have ready?
I have some cryptids,
From what?
like cryptids like skinwalkers, Bigfoot,
Oh. Okay.
cryptids. Or I'm doing one on witchcraft.
You made that word up.
What?
Cryptids.
Cryptids?
You want to say cryptids. She wanted to talk dirty. But
I'll
she called
call
it
it
cryptids.
cryptids. I mean, I could call
That
it
reminds me of a
cryptids.
joke. You ready? Who wants to hear a joke?
I'll hear the joke. Let's hear the joke.
Okay, so there's this guy. There's a bunch of these little creatures, and they're all in a line, and they're walking up a hill. And then there's this big, huge, ugly, like Neanderthal thing. And he's getting, as the things are walking up the hill, the big Neanderthal guy kicks them off, and they go, ah! And they they fall off the hill, right?
Okay.
Flip.
Right?
So this rabbit is looking at this, and he's watching these things go up, and he's like, excuse me, okay, so I've never seen creatures like you. What are you? And they said, we're trids. I've never heard of trids before. Yeah, we're trids. So he's like, okay, well, I'm going to get in line behind you. What is this, like a ride or something? So he's going up, and he gets up, and all the so they're all getting kicked off. He gets up to the top, and the giant Neanderthal guy looks at him. He goes, silly rabbit, kicks are for trids. Seriously? Have you ever had kicks for tricks? Or
Tricks are for kids.
yeah, tricks are for kids. Anyway. That's what word I thought you said was a trid.
Cryptids.
Thank you.
Cryptids.
Cryptids.
Cryptids or witchcraft.
Come on, people.
Now, I'm going to see if Patty would like to try to join me for the witchcraft.
Cool.
Uh,
Do you want to see if Annie or Terry, and then get back to me? You know what I mean? If
For
you want to
what?
keep it
for which one? Cryptids?
for the cryptids.
Oh, you want to do the cryptids?
Well, I mean, if you can't find somebody, if I'm available, I'll do it. But do you want to like
I'll see if Annie wants to,
I mean,
but she's just
yeah, see
working
what
so
other
damn
people-
much. Let's see. I have my next scheduled podcast will be okay. I start back midnights on Monday.
Okay, so Wednesday.
I can do them whenever now on my nights off because
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
You're off on Wednesday and Thursday, right?
Yeah, I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, but see, I'm off all weekend.
Are you?
I can, yeah. This is my
Go back-
weekend off. And I start
Oh,
midnight
yeah.
on Monday. Yeah.
Okay. So you could go, you're going live like tomorrow or Sunday.
I can do whatever night I want now that I'm on midnights,
That's right. Okay.
except the nights that I work, like on any night off that I have. Like I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I work Monday, Tuesday night, and then I'm off Wednesday, Thursday night. See, if I was on day shift, my next one wouldn't be either tomorrow or Wednesday.
Right.
But
I
now
forgot.
when I'm on night shift, I have more option.
She's a fly by the seat of her pants kind of gal now, guys.
Yeah.
So what do you want to know? Oh, Missy wants to witchcraft.
Yeah, but the Fluffy said for cryptids.
See?
So what's 1 for 1? What does anybody want me to do? Cryptids or witchcraft? I've only got 1 for 1 here. Everybody needs to speak up and let me know if I should do cryptids or witchcraft.
Or Fluffy and Missy have to douse themselves in grease and wrestle and film it and put it on TikTok. How the hell are you going to do rock, paper,
All right,
scissors?
well,
Pick a number between.
either 1 or 2, Missy. Cryptids is 1, witchcraft is 2. I've got 2 for witchcraft wins. All right, fine. I'll do witchcraft. Should I do it tomorrow night or Wednesday or Sunday?
I'm
Like
letting them
Sunday night?
decide.
Sunday night I can do. I can try to do witchcraft on Sunday night. I can try to talk to Patty and see okay.
maybe
So Patty
see,
fell. Patty got injured again.
Oh no, what happened?
Tomorrow I need a night off. I'd like to have a night off.
What happened with Patty?
Okay, so Patty was decorating her house
Yeah.
at like 2 or 3 in the morning by herself when nobody around because everybody's asleep in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And this bitch is decorating the walls and she's up and down off the couch and she gets up there and she loses her balance and falls backwards off the couch. And she goes off the couch and her leg stays on the couch.
Oh my gosh.
So I believe her knee is overextended. It's not broken.
Okay, good.
But she can't put any weight on it right now.
Yeah.
So it's her knee got overextended basically. And thank God she missed the coffee table because she would have slapped her head in that, but she didn't.
Oh,
So
yeah.
she missed that. Thank God.
Well, that's like
I woke up the other morning. She texted me at like 3:30 in the morning. Are you up?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not up. I
Oh.
got the message at like 10 the next morning.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, everybody pray for Patty, and then everybody.
Yeah.
So there was a police officer in our state that got shot. And
Is that the one that was shot, the redheaded, but survived?
the suspect passed away, but the other one, yeah, in Northern Ohio. I don't know.
I didn't remember seeing.
Not
where.
a redhead.
I
But
saw it was it was a young redheaded officer. He was doing a traffic stop.
no,
He was shot in the head.
no.
A passerby witnessed it and put him in the back of his truck and rushed him to the fire department, or it would have been 35 minutes before the fire department got there.
Oh wow.
And he's actually went through surgery, and apparently this is unsurvivable, but he has survived, and he's still in critical. So we don't know what's happening with that. That's all last I've heard.
Was that in Ohio?
I just can't remember where that is. I don't remember.
Okay.
I'd have to try to find it.
Pray for all the officers out there. So the officer that I'm talking about, they were called to a scene, and the guy was they followed the guy. The guy was hiding in the bushes or whatever and asking for help, and shot. And then so he got shot like in the extremity and then in the chest.
Oh.
And but
he had his vest on.
He had the vest on, and the vest saved him, but it was like right by his heart. So luckily, like he's home and stuff. But yeah, all these officers that are doing stuff for us, everybody pray all across the United States.
Yeah.
That's just 2 examples of officers that have survived shootings. You know, and keep your eyes on a swivel.
People don't realize that our vests, okay, so we have that the Kevlar is what's saving us from the bullets.
Yep.
But that's still a very flexible. It's very flexible.
He had a blood mark on his chest.
That's what I'm saying. If we were to get hit and say it's right by the heart, like say for instance, I get hit in my side and I survive, but it could still break my rib because it's still taking that pressure, and it'll leave black mark on your body. It'll leave a whole black bruise.
Yep.
Bad.
So everybody just pray for our LEOs because we love them very much and we want them to be safe all the time and never get hurt. So yeah. But
So yeah, pray for your officers this weekend.
yes.
And
when you pull up
plus,
next to them, make them roll down their window and go, "Thank you." They love that. Okay, they don't always love that, but
we don't love it.
They don't love it. But I do it every time.
I know people are always looking at me. Excuse me, can you just roll? And I'm sitting there going, "What the fuck's this bitch want?"
Yeah.
Yes.
We appreciate you, woman. Thank you. We love you. Stay safe. All right.
We don't like to be bothered. You never know what they just came from.
That's the whole thing.
You know, nothing will happen to you if you do that. No, nothing will happen to you. We just get irritated to get bothered at work because we just want to go be by ourselves.
You know, and I do it all the time. Like not all the time, but I'll do it when like it's like the beginning of a stoplight. I'll just look at them, and if they look, then they roll down the window. I'm like, you know, I appreciate you guys. I just want you guys to stay safe. Some of them are like, thank you. Some of them are like, no problem. Some of them, they're like, oh my God, thank you. You know, so you never know how the one is going to respond. Sometimes they need to hear it. Sometimes it's like they're going to hear it and they'll save it for later. But
sometimes it makes their day.
Yeah. So it doesn't hurt. And don't be annoying. Yeah. My daughter's like, don't. I'm like, I'm not. There's no red light. So, but every once in a while I'll walk up and then I'm like, you know, just want to say I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You know, you're appreciated. So, but
do
not grasp. They hate that.
Don't ask.
Do not. They'll give you a ticket.
I don't highly recommend that.
No. We're going to the officers that are on, if you're on TikTok or on social media, you know, they have that platform. Tell them thanks. Because then that's your, like, there are kind of like our visual for us to be able to say it as an appreciation. So. I made you blush. We love you.
So anyway, so Sunday night I will do witchcraft.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can get Patty. I don't know how she's going to be feeling. So
if you
might not be feeling up to it.
If you can't get her, if I'm available, I'll like just stand in.
I'll text you Sunday. I'll text you Sunday and let you know if she can do it. I can pretty much guarantee she probably won't. She'll probably be able to, whether she will or not, I don't know.
Right.
Because she's going to have to sit there and act like she's not in pain. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I have no idea. She can't even get up the stairs to her office. She can't do anything. She's in a wheelchair.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So I'll talk to her. And see how she's feeling on Sunday and let you know.
Sounds good.
And other than that, if you go into my merchandise, there's a 10% sale going on until December 1st. If you put in the discount code EASY number 10, EASY 10, EASY 10. So it'll give you
this is how to remember.
You guys. Easy. Hold on. Easy 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do it 5 on each side. It's easy.
See how we came full circle to the tassels again?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Anyway.
I love it. So
I will see you guys Sunday night.
Love you all. Thank you guys for putting up with us for an hour and 15, 20 minutes, whatever.
Yeah.
We did. I hope we made you smile a little. It was a gas if we made you fart, burp, cough, whatever.
Trying to get in here.
All righty.
Come on. Here we go. Love you guys.